Hey, what's going on, guys? FaZe Censor Martin here, and today we're going to be playing Detroit Uplink Rank Play, ASM1, 3 attachments, Toughness Blast Suppressor, Lightweight Flak Jacket, Overclock, and Semtex. This is the class that I use for virtually every single mode I play in competitive Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And as you guys can tell by the title of the video, there's going to be huge changes coming to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare throughout the entire game for rank play, for competitive players, for average casual players. For any type of player, there's going to be a huge change coming to the game. And what I mean by that is there's going to be a weapons buff, weapons tuning change to the game. This is going to be extremely important for casual players, for rank play players, for competitive players, like I said. And for me being a competitive player, it affects me a lot. Because before the ASM1 buff and the BAL got nerfed, the game was a lot different. There was 4 BALs being used, and nobody would really use a submachine gun. The submachine guns were drastically worse than every other weapon in the game, and everyone would use the BAL. Nobody used an ASM1, nobody used the KF5, nobody used the SN6, nobody used the IMR, nobody used anything really except for the BAL. Some people used the sniper, but for the most part, it was 4 BALs competing against each other in the game, and a lot has changed since then. You know, we won the first event. Our team, FaZe, won MLG Columbus, and then after that, we started to decline a little bit. We didn't really get used to the ASM1 meta, the SMG meta, the way the game changed. It was a lot different, and it was hard for us to adapt to it. So now, with the new patch coming out, with the new... Oh my god, this guy's gonna shoot me in my back. But with the new weapons tuning, it's gonna change the game completely for every single type of a player. And I know that a lot of teams are going to be changing, a lot of teams are going to be different. The meta is going to be changing a lot, which means that a lot of teams aren't going to be as good as they are. A lot of teams are going to get better. Just things are going to change in general. It's going to be extremely exciting to see. I'm really curious to see who's going to be the best team, who's going to, you know, improve, who's going to decline. It always happens every single time there's going to be a change to the game. And for me, being a competitive player, I think that I got the ASM1 meta down to a science. I've been practicing it a lot, and I understand it, but now I know that with the weapons tuning, they're going to be, oh my god, they're going to be nerfing a lot of weapons. They might nerf the ASM1, they might keep it the same, but they're also going to be buffing a lot of other weapons. There's rumors going around that the IMR is going to get a buff, so there's going to be a burst fire weapon, assault rifle. That might be a viable weapon that people are going to be using competitive. I know if it's going to be used in competitive, it's definitely going to be used in pubs and casual play as well. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to happen. And if you guys didn't know, my intel, my source is from Michael Condrey. He tweeted something about weapons tuning about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. He said there's going to be a weapons tuning and the game's going to change. And then Nadeshot today also tweeted that there will be weapons tuning coming to Advanced Warfare. So I'm pretty sure Nadeshot knows what he's talking about. He's not going to tweet something that isn't true. So I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm really excited to see who's going to be a better player, who's going to be a better team, who's going to step up. Every time that the game changes, every time there's a patch, there's a weapons tuning, different players become better. I know in Call of Duty Ghosts, once the Vector was buffed and the MTAR was nerfed, when the game became 4 vectors, a lot of players got better, a lot of players got worse, and a lot of things changed inside of the game. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to happen. The game's definitely going to be changing. I think it needs a change. I think the ASM1 is overpowered. I think it's overused, and it makes the game inconsistent, especially since the first 3 bullets of the ASM1 shoot faster than the next 5 or 6 bullets. So right there, you see I killed that guy in like 2 bullets just because my first 3 bullets connected on him. And it's random. It makes the game extremely fluky, that if you hit your first 3 shots, you're going to get the kill. If you don't hit your first 3 shots and hit all of your next ones, if the next guy hits his shots on you, then it's just very inconsistent. I don't like it. I think the gun is fun to use, but I think it doesn't make the game consistent, and I think it makes players better than what they are, and it makes lesser tier players rewarded, if that makes any sense. I think when it was 4 BALs, the game was more consistent. The weapon wasn't too overpowered. It was consistent because the recoil wasn't that much. It was a very low recoil, and when there's no recoil in the game, whoever has the better shot, whoever has the better accuracy is going to be rewarded because the recoil is consistent. But when you have a gun like the ASM1, where the bullets are getting decreased over a period of time and they shoot faster in the beginning of a clip, it makes the game inconsistent. When the recoil is inconsistent, it also makes shots inconsistent because you could be a player who has one of the best shots in the game, but when you shoot at somebody, you might get the worst recoil possible. Which means that if you get the worst recoil and the guy that you're shooting at gets the best recoil, it's going to help him, and it's going to make him have the advantage on you, even if he's not a better player, even if his shot isn't better. He might just get better recoil for that one gunfight, which could change the entire game, because one gunfight always changes a game, and it always comes down to one play. So I think the more consistent the recoil, the more consistent the gun, the better the game is. So hopefully the weapon tuning makes the game better. I want to know what you guys think. What guns do you think are going to be better in the weapons patch? I hope the IMR gets better. I hope that a burst gun is viable viable in the game, and I hope they also get rid of the weapons, like the ASM1 shooting faster and slower over time. I just don't like that. I wish that the bullets could all be consistent. Hopefully it makes the game better. I don't know, but if you guys enjoyed this short video, please give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I know it's going to be really short. I'm going to have more videos coming out really soon. Really appreciate all the support on my channel as well. So if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up, rate the video. Let me know what you guys think of this patch, what you guys expect to have in the patch, and if you're excited for Exo Zombie as well, because I know I'm probably going to be playing that and posting videos on that as well. So please give the video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and as always, it's your boy, FaZe Censor, and I'm out. Peace.